So it's my first solo trip, and I'm the type that would rather make you look bad than have me look bad, so I got a gift at the airport as well from my dear internet friend, the visual artist, Ren Tanobi. Yay! I'm always really late, but I hate using public bathrooms, so I scanned into the lounge just to pee, and then it was off to my flight, which was really nice. I sat all alone. I don't know if you guys also get this, but I get really anxious during immigration lines because I'm irrationally convinced that I actually just forgot that I'm a war criminal terror smuggler, or that I'll be jailed because my toothbrush explodes in the luggage compartment. I worry a lot, can you tell? Incheon is pitch black after dark, so I thought I was having a depressive episode when I first landed, and I also booked a hotel without checking the reviews, and when I finally read them in the cab, I had the instant sense of dread that I was proven right when I was assaulted by roaches and had to demand a new room at 2 a.m., so I won't be advertising where I stayed. It was late, but I'm trying to make the most out of my trip, so I went to Myeongdong to meet her and found this random place with a really millennial feeling aesthetic like clip art that I'm really into these days, and ate way too much dessert. I'm too weak to eat a meal outdoors alone, so I ordered in for breakfast the next day. Okay, today's meal is from, I think this place is called Bon Doshirak. I don't go to Korea often, but whenever I go, I always like how everything comes in little side dishes because I'm someone who loves variety and concepts for every single aspect of my life. I'm already in my little stupid tourist outfit for today. I thought when I bought this, it was giving like 2000s shoujo anime OVA episode where they go shopping to an amusement park or whatever. But I feel like I look like a high school musical character more so. I even got this little hat to go with it, but I'm both tacky and rude, so I asked Ren to meet me at the mall by Lotte World and was already running late for someone who I just met for the first time yesterday. Maps confused me, so I accidentally walked into a service tunnel underground, but I eventually arrived at Lotte World, a place completely untouched by modernization since the 2010s aesthetically, and it's like a time capsule. It's very beige, very food court, very Tuscan. I loved it. People might consider a plastic, indoor, dated amusement park not worth going to, but I am not one of those people. It makes me feel whimsical, it makes me feel childish. I enjoy this. I never played MapleStory though, which takes the enjoyment out of it a bit since this entire park was MapleStory themed. I am a SpongeBob fan myself, but there is no SpongeBob world. I don't think Ren was as enthusiastic about the uniforms, but I'm shameless about what I want, so I dragged her to get uniforms anyway. And actually, the uniform process was kind of intimidating because everyone was going in all at once and the staff were so busy, and there were way too many other tourists. None of the sizes really fit well, and it's not like I could measure myself on the fly, so I was just trying everything out, wondering if I was just deformed or something, since every blazer made me look like a salaryman. But we eventually decided on these unintentionally matching uniforms and paid, although I did not opt for the optional underwear rental service. We also filled out the sheets for custom name badges, but they weren't ready until hours and hours later, so I suggest that you do that first if you're there. The footage is out of order, but here are our name tags. They're surprisingly high quality, and mine just says you because I'm uncreative. Not sure what I'm going to do with it since we only got it after we were starting to leave, but I digress. I personally thought it looked like we were fun literature club students crowdfunding to save our friend group, but Ren disagreed and said we looked like we were losers who would get beat up, and it didn't help after taking off my glasses either. The modern lockers were all full, which was a blessing in disguise because these public library core analog ones really tickle my strange aesthetic senses. I don't know, I think because I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese, I just romanticize painted plastic. Actually, we kind of wasted our tickets since I can't go on rides, but I paid, so it's fine, and we got to take in the unique artificial castle ambiance that you can only get in an Asian amusement park. I mean, it's the type of scenario that only makes sense if you're two influencers who are just there to take random footage on your camcorders. If you came here on a date, please do not replicate this lack of activity. I don't go on dates though, I wouldn't know. For me, I really like romanticizing things that are slightly run down but were made originally in a corporate way. I think stuff that's a bit dated gives it character, right? So I always like sun-bleached statues of cartoons and whatnot. I used to have the same aversion to 2010 style and design that millennials have with Y2K, but if you know me, I've been pushing for the 2010s to come back since 2024, so I'm glad it's happening in a sense. I saw a Cinnamoroll vending machine and I couldn't resist gambling overseas, but for some reason none of the cards that I used worked on the thing, and it was really stressful since there was a group of European tourist girls clearly incensed that I, a grown man, am hogging the Cinnamoroll gachapon machine like the fool that I am. I didn't get the one that I wanted, by the way. I don't know if I'm articulating this correctly since I'm not a Korean, but the gift shop merch has a very 2010s Psy World feeling to me. Like there's a way of designing things that feels kind of like pastel hard candies that aren't sweet enough, that you only get when you look at like East Asian stuff from that media, that feeling, that smell.
Oh wow.
Is it, do I look more like mature and appealing?
No. No, that looks like you literally just got like a lump on your head.
Oh. No, but also, just as a warning, if you're used to iced tea being served with sweetness options, you won't have that here in Korea. Everything is the size of a small child, and it also makes you pre-diabetic. I bought 2 combo tickets to the aquarium next door, and I am pleased to report that every single tank looks like a Windows Vista wallpaper. Think of this as a nice intermission where we just look at pretty things together. Did you know that some people have a phobia of fish? My friend told me that they had a phobia of fish once, and I was really confused. I mean, I hate bugs, which is why I was inconsolable when I had to watch 2 orchards make out in the hotel, and I wonder if that's the feeling you'd get though for fish-phobic people. Though fish are kind of creepy up close like butterflies, but I think people are kind of creepy too up close sometimes. I like aquariums. I kind of want to go to one myself some days and just stare, but I'm the type that hates being alone, so whenever I'm out by myself like buying clothes or something, I kind of feel self-conscious, but I wouldn't really judge someone else for that, you know? Food for thought. Do you guys like penguins? Anyways, afterwards we went to the Aqua Garden Cafe because many of you suggested it, and actually I just want to take a moment to thank you guys all for suggesting all of these different options for me. I actually really want to go to all of them, and some of them, you know, they're just really out of the way, and I do want to drag people to go with me. Maybe if I'm back in Korea, I'll go another time, but unfortunately not. Thank you to whoever sent me their full itinerary for Korea. I am sometimes being a niche internet micro celebrity is quite fun because I don't really have to Google anything. You guys just do everything for me. Thank you for that, by the way. Now where was I? Anyways, I didn't wash my hair after the rain the night before, so I was too ugly during most of the vlog to film. Big regret of mine. Stay tuned for part 2. This vlog is really just touristy stuff, but I also have a regular aesthetic Korea vlog coming too that I haven't made one of those in like a year. Before you go, please consider joining the U membership if you want sparkly badges next to your name and comments, whimsical stickers that I drew myself, endless hours of my gratingly adorable commentary, and to join the Hall of Fame with Annette Moriori, Valencito, Chihyo Kinesis, Zeno, Angeli, Gestato Potato, Milk Tea, Estelle, Angel, Simon Says, Inez, and of course all my other dear members regardless of whether or not you signed up for a shoutout or not. My membership will always be the cheapest available price in your region, so if you're interested, please check it out or watch another one of my videos to support the channel, and I will see you next time.